this is so confusing. In the Old Testament, there is no human God. But when I get to the New Testament, there is a human God. What's going on?
Well, you see, this isn't actually correct. We as Christians believe that God can be a man and is a man. We also believe in the triune nature of God. But that's besides the point. Well, you see, in Genesis 32:24, we see that God was actually a man. The verse itself says, "And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled with a man until the break of day." Now, if we just stopped at that verse, that doesn't prove anything. So we have to read in context. The context being verse 28. "And he said, Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel, for a prince hast thou power with God and with man, and hath prevailed." Now, this is a twofold statement because he wrestled with his brother Esau in the womb a couple chapters before this. And then, verse 30 drives it home. And it says, "And Jacob called the name of the place where he wrestled with God, Peniel, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved." A question may be brought up. Well, how can someone see the face of God? Doesn't the Bible say nobody can see the face of God, or nobody can see the glory of God? Well, that is true. Of God the Father. We have to read in context. Jesus makes it actually very clear that you can see the face of God. You can see him. Jesus is the picture of the invisible God. Jesus makes it very clear that if you have seen him, you have seen the Father. He even says in John 10:30, "I and the Father are one." Jesus helps us to see who God is and his character, and he even died on the cross for us. So you see, the Old Testament does not contradict the New, and the New does not contradict the Old. We just need to know where to read.